Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings. We meet again. Oh my goodness, this is take 5. That's why my video is late today. Oh boy, I tried to do the filming outside with various different microphones, and the wind it's not actually that windy. I don't know what it is, it's just going straight up the microphone. Anyway, I'm here now to save the day. I'm all dressed up because I've been assured by a lunatic sugar that I'm going to be arrested imminently, and not by just anybody, by the Home Office, Whitehall, London. So I'm waiting for James Bond to arrive and arrest me, hence wearing the pearls, of course. One should always be well dressed when one is arrested, and not only myself, but apparently the Duchess of Sussex is also imminently about to be arrested in the States, the United States. I'm not quite sure that the Home Office have jurisdiction here in Spain, or indeed in the States, but... And the other thing about the sugar is, and they assure us, I mean, that we've been given an ultimatum, right? This is what we have to do to avoid arrest. We have to delete our YouTube channels and leave YouTube forever. It's quite straightforward, and they're deadly serious, and they're really getting rather angry that we're laughing at them over on X because we're not taking them entirely seriously. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, right, but I've always been under the misapprehension that in order to be arrested for a crime, one must have committed a crime. And it does seem a tad rich coming from sugars that have been issuing death threats and otherwise for months towards myself, my family, and various other YouTubers, including the Duchess of Sussex. So it is rather amusing, isn't it? And their demand seems to be that they desire to see me in prison. That's the nub of it. That's what they want, and therefore it will come to pass. The Lord shall grant their prayers. I mean, really, really. Anyway, right. Let's get down to business. Now, as you all know, I've been banging on about this Atalanta of Arcadia, so have a lot of other people, for a long time. Because we always felt that we were in the middle of a hornet's nest, shall we say. Some people have gotten involved with this creature without realising what it is or what's going on. That's their lookout. I don't care. I've tried to warn them. They don't want to listen. Sod them. But it's very, very interesting if you go and look and see who is following Atalanta of Arcadia. Now, one person who is following it is the blue tick verified real Ian Sexton. You guys know who Ian Sexton is, don't you? With his 300,000 odd followers. I thought that was very interesting. Also, that Benji Canal parody is following to Atalanta. That's very interesting, isn't it? I thought it was all about veterans. I didn't realise that Ian Sexton was so worried about veterans. I didn't realise that Benji Canal parody was so interested in veterans. Perhaps I've misunderstood something. Well, poor old Twatalanta's been having a rough time of it for the last couple of days. And I suppose that's why Megan's Bunyan, one of their little foot soldiers, is threatening me and the Duchess of Sussex and demanding that we both cease to exist. I mean, the crime that we both seem to have committed is that we exist and we are breathing. No less, no short of death will suffice, will satisfy this sugar. And then it comes to other people. Now, with Atalanta, it started, as you know, in June 2022, and it's been terrorising a variety of Megxitier YouTube channels. And what we've established is there's a person who invested around about £40,000 in a house that they never owned, and they seem to have recruited, that's the word, a lunatic and his mother, his ageing mother, to join in on this. And now we see a couple of characters coming forth. Now, I'd seen them before, but I didn't realise that they both know Prince Harry. And they've been joining in for quite a while with Atalanta of Arcadia. Isn't that interesting? I find that very interesting. Now, if you want to know who one of them is, because one of them's locked their Twitter account. It went into a blind panic when they realised that their association with Harry had become known. There's another one, another foot soldier. It positively licks the arse of Atalanta. That one has locked its Twitter account because her real identity came to light a few days ago on Twitter. I don't know how that happened or how it came about, but it would appear that this person is a registered nurse in Canada. That's awkward, isn't it? So initially what they decided to do was issue a load of threats, but after about 5 or 6 hours then they decided that the best way to salvage their career would be to just lock their tweets so nobody can see their tweets. There's another one that's locked its tweets because, well, it's been reported a lot and it's having a very, very bad week. So things are moving over on X and poor old Atalanta's super angry. Super, super angry that all of this is happening. And I suppose they're largely holding the Duchess of Sussex responsible and myself. And they just want us to delete our, nothing big, just delete your YouTube channel and then the Home Office won't come and arrest you. Okay, if you say so. So, what do you make of that? People that are associated, affiliated with and friendly with Prince Harry through a charity. Now, I won't name the charity because the charity, I believe, is a very good charity and it does good works. And it's involving children. But how would that charity feel, for example, if I were to send a few snippets of what these two people who are involved with it have been saying about other people's children and other people's families on X with the big troll account, Atalanta of Arcadia? What would that charity would probably back away at a million miles an hour. Now, I'm not going to do that because I'm not that kind of person. If you want to know one of the people, just hop on over to my X account and you'll see a pink flamingo and there layeth the answer. So I'll put my X account. You don't have to have an X account to go and look at it. All you have to have is just go look and then you can come back here and you can comment here on YouTube. And that person has, they haven't locked their tweets, but they've blocked me and they've blocked quite a few other people as well. Well, they should have thought about that before they started saying all manner of doodah all over Atalanta's account. But isn't it funny that we've gone from these sort of random people based around, all around the same area, you know, within a 12-kilometre radius of each other, and all of a sudden there are friends of Prince Harry's involved as well. And we only found out a couple of days ago that these people are friends with him. Well, I find that astonishing. I'd love to know what you guys think. It's 5:20 now. I still haven't been arrested. I mean, as I say, this is take 5. I've been around. I've been in my finery waiting for Whitehall, London Home Office to come and arrest me. I hope the Duchess of Sussex, I'm sure she'll be looking fabulous and all dressed up and ready to go. But yeah, no sign of them yet. No, they haven't come here. Maybe they're busy in the States with you and then they'll pick me up on the way later. I don't know. I'd love to know exactly what crime it is we've committed other than having YouTube channels where we critique Meghan Markle. It's extraordinary. Good God, if you go and look at the troll account, Trevor Coult apparently is a murderer. He's murdered several people and is still yet to be apprehended. I mean, these people are lunatics that support Meghan Markle. They're lunatics. There is no other word for it. Anyway, I'd better go because, I mean, you never know your luck. They might be here any minute now. Hop on over to X, have a look at that account and you see what you make of it. You can go through their tweets. What you do is you go to their X account and go to their likes and their replies. And that's where it all is. Oh yes, you will see everything. And what is that person thinking? What must Prince Harry think? I'm sure Harry disapproves horribly and wishes that they wouldn't do these things. I'm sure he hasn't put them up to it. No. Thank you very much for listening.